Welcome back to another episode of Under the Radar, where we dive deep into the stories and making waves across the nation. I'm your host, Cassandra, and today we have a fascinating topic on our hands: how Alice Guo, the controversial former mayor of Banbantarlac, managed to slip out of the Philippines despite being under investigation. Joining me today are investigative journalist Mylene and legal expert Kat. Thanks for being here, both of you.
It's a pleasure to have us, Cassandra.
It's always a pleasure and an honor for us both, Cassandra, to be here.
So, before we dive deep into our main topic, let us know first what and who really is this Alice Guo.
Alice Liao Guo, or by her Chinese name Gu Huaping, is a businesswoman and former politician in the Philippines who served in the mayor of the municipality of Banbantarlac from June 13, 2022 to August 13, 2024.
And actually, if we will notice, her background is really murky with some conflicting information about her family's heritage, her citizenship, and also about her educational history. So, Mayor Alice Guo has admitted of having no school records, though being homeschooled, but the details still remain unclear, which this leads to more doubts about her real nationality, right, Cassandra?
Well, yes, exactly, you're right, Mylene. Actually, there's another news that Mayor Alice Guo was said to have a reunion like with her family on Singapore. So, what are your thoughts about this, Mr. Kyle?
My thoughts or sources tells that it's like a reunion to Mayor Alice. She met with her parents, which is Li Wenyi and Wu Jianzhong. The couple flew in from China on July 28, 2024. There was also two more relatives, which is Wesley Guo and Cassandra Ong. And we have extra information that tells and accurately tells that Mayor Alice Guo departed from the Philippines without any traces. It will be shown in the screen, like her documents and her passport. And it's a match between those two, that Mayor Alice has departed from the Philippines without any traces by the investigation of the NBI.
And Mayor Alice Guo has left our country on July 17, 2024, which is at night in military life. And on July 18, 2024, she officially left our country, the Philippines, and she landed recently on Malaysia. Actually, we should give special thanks to our NBI for continuing tracking or investigating Mayor Alice Guo, because without their help, or if they stop investigating her, we will not know where exactly she is right now, or what is she doing right now, and how did she left our country without traces behind.
So, let's get right into it. Alice Guo was under an immigration lookout bulletin, yet she somehow managed to leave the country. Mylene, you've been following this story closely. What can you tell us about how she pulled this off?
Actually, it's quite the saga, Cassandra, because Alice Guo left our country on July 18, 2024, despite of being a person of interest in some going investigations. She first flew to Malaysia, then to Singapore on July 21, and eventually she ended up in Indonesia on August 18. And the fact that she was able to navigate through multiple countries, she remained undetected, and this raised a lot of red flags, actually.
Yes, and what's troubling here, Mylene, is the systematic failure. This points to immigration. Lookout bulletins were supposed to prevent exactly this kind of scenario. The fact that she managed to leave the country, that suggests there might have been assistance from the system, within the system, possibly even from people within power in the government.
That's what President Marcos hinted at, right? He mentioned that those people who help her escape will face consequences. Kyle, legally speaking, what kind of repercussions could we be looking for at those who are involved?
Legally speaking, if it's proven that officials or others help her evade justice, they could face serious charges, including obstruction of justice and possibly even conspiracy. There would also be administrative penalties like dismissal from service, but beyond the legal consequences. This incident could lead to a broader investigation into how our immigration controls are managed well properly.
Exactly, Karen. That's not even touching on the fact that Guo was under investigation because of her alleged connections to some illegal focus. This whole incident doesn't just affect her case, actually. This also calls into questions of how really integrity our system is.
Mylene, with Guo now in custody in Indonesia, what are the next steps? Should she be coming back to the Philippines soon?
Yes, actually, she's expected to be deported back here in our country to face some charges, and the Philippine government has been working closely with the Indonesian authorities, and President Marcos has also assured that her case will be resolved swiftly, but I think the real story will be what happens next, or whether do we see anyone held accountable for helping her escape in the first place.
Well, that's right, Manny. This case would set a precedent, and it will be interesting to see how the legal system handles both Guo's case and the broader implications for those who assisted her on her way out of the country.
It recently seems like there's a lot more to uncover. Well, definitely we'll be following this story closely as it develops. Mylene and Kyle, thank you both for your insights today.
Thank you for having us again, Cassandra.
Thanks, Cassandra, and it's always an honor to be with us.
And thank you, listeners, for tuning in to this episode of Under the Radar. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the stories that matter. Until next time, stay informed and stay curious. Bye.
Stay curious.
Bye-bye.